Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time or you're a returning subscriber, you are very much welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm really excited to have you here. My name is Ini and you're watching Parenting with Ini, where I get to share my parenting experiences. I also give the platform to other parents to share their experiences as well. So this is where you will definitely find raw practical parenting experiences and tips that will help you navigate through parenting journey. So you're very much welcome. Sit, relax, and continue enjoying my content. If this is your first time here and you've not yet subscribed to my channel, my prayer is that by the end of this video, you will find my content useful and you will find this particular channel, useful and worth your subscription. So keep watching, and I'm sure you will make that decision by the time you're finishing to watch this video. So straight on, I'd like to do my shout out for this video before I get started on today's content, okay? And my shout out definitely goes to Frederick Kibet and Maureen Mwende. Thank you so much, Frederick and Maureen, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that subscription. I really appreciate. To get a shout out from me, all you need to do is be the first to comment on any of my videos and I will shout you out in the next one. If you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, you actually stand a big chance to get a shout out from me. How? By subscribing to this YouTube channel and remembering to turn on the notification bell. That's all you need, and I will definitely shout you out in my next videos. Okay. All right, so get started into today's video. And today is just a continuation from the video we had on Monday. So for you to understand today's video, you may need to watch my video on Monday, because we are currently on the series of potty training. And on Monday I talked about the struggles that I had potty training my toddler baby, and in today's video is a continuation where now I get to talk about how we finally successfully potty trained my baby. So let's dive straight into this video. Stay tuned and do not go anywhere. So, like I said in my previous video, we had to take a break and give the baby some 6 months, before we started again. So after 6 months, when she was 2.5 years, I felt like, why not give this a try again? Why don't I just try it again? Maybe it will work this time around. But even if it doesn't, I'll still give her some time. When she's 3, we can try again. So my baby here is 2.5 years, and I felt like I can give this a try again. But this time around, I had to make sure I was ready as the mother, as the person who will be taking her through potty training, because I'm the one who is mostly home with her, so I had to be ready. I had to be psychologically ready. I had to be prepared. I had to be determined. And I had to be patient, with the whole process, because it is not easy. It's not a 1 day, 2 days, 3 days things. It takes some time. For some babies it takes weeks, some babies it takes months. Like my baby, in less than 3 months, she was now conversant with potty training. So it can take long time. It can even take a year, so you have to be patient, with the process, you as the potty trainer. Okay. Yeah, so that I had to be determined, to be ready. So we kick started. All I needed was to get some tips and some information on some things that would help me go through it successfully. So one thing I did was that I had to now start telling her to sit on the potty at intervals of 10 to 15 minutes. So every 10 to 15 minutes, I'll tell her, go to the potty, sit on the potty, go sit on your potty. So I'll help her sit on the potty. Now that needs discipline, because every 15 minutes, imagine every 15 minutes during the day, you're telling someone sit on the potty, except when she's sleeping. Like, it needs discipline. So at some point, I had to have an app in my phone. Like, I had to have an app that helped me remind me babysitting on potty time, like every 15 minutes interval. That was one thing that helped me. So telling her frequently to sit on the potty, reminding her and taking her there and helping her sit was one thing that helped as well. Also, I noticed at some point, because like I told you guys in my previous video, I think even the girl was not enjoying the whole, oh, she's peed on herself, she's been punished, or she wasn't enjoying not sitting on the couch, not lying on the bed during her nap time. It was really also hard for her. So she started becoming conscious. I think I noticed, within that 6 months, I would notice that when she wants to go for a long call, there's this particular spot that she will run to in the house, and that was actually behind the curtain in the sitting room. We spend much time in the sitting room. I say when they're napping, I take them to the bedroom, but most of the time we spend it in the sitting room. So she found a spot, behind the curtain in the sitting room. So when she feels like pooping, I noticed she would run behind the curtain, to go and do it, So I've noticed, because after a few minutes after she's hiding under there, you behind the, sorry, you just perceive, someone has pooped. You're like, did she just poop, and all of that. So when I noticed that, that was now another information I needed to successfully potty train her. So when I noticed that she's running behind the curtain, I'll tell her, oh, wait, 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 wait. What we do, I'll just remove her clothes urgently and then make her sit on the potty. And then another thing, strategy that I employed was now to take the potty closer to where that curtain is, there in the sitting room. So I left the potty just next to where the curtain is, so that when I see her going behind the curtain, I do what? I hurriedly run to her, help her remove the clothes, and help her sit on the potty. And that is how she also started. Another thing or strategy that I had to do was, I noticed, of course, when she goes, so if you hear the baby in the background, she's somewhere around there, but I have to shoot a video, okay? So she's singing. So another strategy that I also did was, when she goes behind the curtain, definitely she's going for a long call. But she will just pee on herself, as at that time that we talked, that we as at this point, she will just pee on herself. But going for a long call, I discovered she's still becoming very conscious about that. So she will go behind the curtain. So if I probably did not notice when she went, or I wasn't around there, or I forgot to tell her sit on the potty, immediately she comes out and I perceive that someone has gone for a long call, I go to change that cloth, or remove the poop from her, and change the clothes immediately. Because if I don't do it immediately, she will do what? She will sit down, and that's how it will, you know, and it will become more messy. But immediately she's just pooped. It's standing one place, so it's easy to remove. It's easy to clean her up, so that even you don't feel like the mess is also too much. So that's also one thing that I also employ as well. Another strategy that also really helped was making her dress up in a potty training friendly clothes. Okay, yes, because you see, if you have a romper on, a romper is a full outfit, that goes up, from the leg up. If you have a romper on the baby, it's hard for the baby to remove the romper, zip down and all that. So by the time she's done doing that, she's already messed herself up. If the baby has diaper on, it also takes a lot of time for the baby to start removing the diaper by herself. The time is taking, so it's taking too much time. So, and if you have also onesie on, it also takes the baby so much time to, undress and use the potty. So what you do is now make the baby have a potty training friendly clothes. It helps, it's easy. A cloth that she just lift up, she just pull up, or she pulls down. So you can have like a trouser or a short on her, and a top, something she can just lift up or pull down and use the potty. So we started dressing her up in a potty training friendly clothes. That made it easy. So during the day she won't have diaper on. We'll make sure she has some panty on, because also training her to know that she has to put on panty. So we have panty on for her, a trouser and a top. So it's easy, or a dress, it's easy for her to lift or to pull down. And that was also another thing that helps to make the process a little bit more faster and more successful. Okay, then now so those are the things that now we started putting in place. Of course, no diaper during the day and all of that. And with time, she started adjusting. So every time after 10-15 minutes, I'm telling her, go to the potty, go to the potty, go to the potty. Okay. And then when I see her going behind the curtain, I quickly jump and help her use the potty. Okay. And then if she did it before me noticing it, I quickly change the clothes immediately before she sits on the poop, inside of her and all of that. And then of course we dress her up in a potty training friendly clothes. And those are the things that really helped us. Another thing would be, if I am going to the toilet, I make her see what I'm doing, see me sitting on the toilet, and I tell her to bring her potty. So she will also sit just next to me there, and we will see some results. She will pee a bit, or she will poop a bit, and those are the kind of things that we are also doing to help her. Another strategy was also now timing when she eats. When I notice she's eaten and she's drank water, and also she has drank porridge. Porridge is also, it's more of water as well. So when I see that she's drank water, I target that moment. I tell her immediately she finish eating, I tell her to go to the potty. Okay, because I know she will feel like going for a short call, and even a long call. And also when she's about to sleep, when she's about to go for a nap, I tell her to go to the potty, and immediately she wakes up, I notice that she pees. So immediately she wakes up, I lead her to where the potty is. So those are the things and the strategies, you can call it strategies, that we had to employ into places. And of course, briefing my husband as well on these things so that we're on the same page and we are helping her, towards the same goal. So those are the things that we did, and gradually, weeks in, days out, weeks in, weeks out, and she started picking up. She's honestly started picking up. And right, as in, after like less than 3 months, the baby was now becoming very conversant with the whole idea of potty training. So she would now go by herself to the potty. She feels like going for a long call, she feels like going for a short call. She would take herself to where the potty is and does her thing there. And you know what? After doing it, she doesn't leave it there. She picks it, she takes it to the toilet, she puts it in the toilet, she rinses the plate, just what she sees us do, and then she flashes. She takes the plate back and then she heads right to go and wash her hands. Those are so many, this is just so cute and pretty to look at, and you feel like, wow, your efforts are not in vain. I mean, those are things that gives a parent joy, and it honestly gives us joy when we see her do some of those things and those milestones and those growth and those development. It really looks good. So she's now very conversant with potty training as we speak, and also when we put diaper on her, especially when we are going out, because we are not sure whether we'll find potty where she's going, so we normally put diaper on her when she's going out, okay, during the day. But then we notice that she doesn't like pooping inside the diaper anymore. She will tell you, I want to poop, I want to poop. And she wants you to remove the diaper. And if you don't remove the diaper, she actually won't poop. She will hold on it until you've removed the diaper and you've taken her to the potty. So that's just at some point like a struggle, because when we are out there, she doesn't want to poop inside the diaper anymore. And even when she wakes up in the morning, after being on diaper the whole night, she wakes up in the morning and she feels like peeing or she feels like going for a long call, she will tell you to remove the diaper. So basically, what I'm saying is, even if my baby has diaper on right now, she will not want to poop inside it until you remove it. Except she has said it, and but you're not getting it, or you're not helping her use the potty. She will now do it on herself when she can't hold it any longer. But she doesn't like pooping on diaper nowadays, and those are positive growth. Those are positive things to let us know that the potty training has been really successful. So those are the tips that we started doing, and gradually we gave her time. We worked with her signals, we worked with her pace, and she is now conversant with diaper, okay. And she doesn't just do it, she actually even goes and pours it by herself in the main toilet, clean as in flush it, and then goes to wash her hands. Those are so cute. Like, we really really love that. So that's how we successfully potty trained our baby. You need patience, you need determination. Like I said, you help the baby to do it, constantly tell her, remind her to go to the potty, remind her to go to the potty. Yes, and you need to walk at her pace. You need to understand the baby's signals, because she will definitely give you signals that she's ready. So you have to understand her signals as well and work with it. Use it for your advantage to help her, maneuver through potty training, and you really love it. Right now, she can sit on the couch, she can nap on the bed, like she's very okay, because we know she now has some self control down there, that she knows when she wants to pee, she knows when she wants to poop. Yeah, so that's how it has been for us, and we're really really grateful. And so no more punishment, no more beating, no more shouting, no more stressing, everything at least now is now doing well. We have not yet trained her on how to use the bigger toilet, the main toilet in the house. Neither have we trained her on how to, stay without diaper in the night. For now, we focused on during the day, which now she has gotten it. So now the next step is to train her on how to use the bigger toilet, and also staying the whole night even without diaper. So that's now the next phase that we are heading to as us, Yeah, but I felt I needed to share this particular success story so that it can help someone else out there. You're struggling with potty training, be patient. Be patient with yourself, be patient with your child. There is no hurry. At some point, they will definitely get it. Some children can get it at 1 year, some at 2 years, some at 3 years. Just be patient with your child. Read their signals, be determined yourself and be consistent. Because if you start reminding her after 15 minutes, you need to be consistent to keep reminding her every 15 minutes the whole day. It would take so much from you, to take a lot of energy, to take a lot of time, but with time, the baby will get used to it and everybody will be happy, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you're not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, now this is the best time for you to make that decision. Do you like what you've just watched? Do you enjoy my content? Would you like to be part of this amazing family? Now is the right time for you to make that decision by subscribing to this YouTube channel and turning on the notification bell. If you enjoyed watching this, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a sweet comment in the comment section. I'll be I'll be so happy to read from you. I'll see you in my next video, hopefully on Thursday. Until then, stay positive always.